Well, hello. Greetings from the land that is no longer melting under a tremendous heat wave. Yep, that's my excuse for not doing a stream in nearly 2 weeks. I was melting. Sure, I've been getting used to the heat cranking up higher every summer, but that one was, whew. It was actually to the point where I was worried that my computer was melting. In fact, since it's cooled down, I noticed that it's not idling at as high of a at as high of a temperature anymore. So there's definitely something to that. I was even hearing of, like, my friend wants to fly his drone, and he's like, it's like sending up warnings like, nope, we're gonna catch fire if you send us into the air. Fuck it, we're coming back down. It's like, shit. Yeah, the heat spikes are just something we're gonna have to get used to, but I figured I would take a break, and it didn't last like 2 weeks, but then I got busy this week, I was like, ugh. So I just ended up taking a bit of a break. And honestly, you know what? It wasn't that bad. I mean, it was miserable. I was melting because I don't have air conditioning. My windows can't even support an air conditioner. They're just not built that way. I envy the people who have access to air conditioning. But hey, why ramble? It's been too long. Let's just go ahead and pop this down and start the game up. I know we did Control last stream, but since, again, it's been nearly 2 weeks, I figured we'd do another Control stream before we start up that Allied campaign. Yes, that's right, I've tested close combat. It's coming back. Also, I'm happy to report that whatever nonsense was causing those weird fuck-ups with the game, transparency and the text issues in the text boxes, and also like the little videos not displaying properly, I had to exit the game to show them. Yeah, between the old computer and this one, that's mysteriously sorted itself out, so that will not be an issue when I start that game up. How nice. Okay. I think, what did we do last time? We went to the post office. Oh, textures. What was her name again? 2 weeks. 2 weeks is all it takes.
Bullshit. We've never recorded any distance over 5.
Obviously, you never read the P6 data.
Okay, so apparently we got a good throwing arm. What was I doing? Search for way into maintenance sector. That's right, we gotta lift the lockdown, and we can only do it from maintenance, right? Yeah, something like that. Alright, where's the janitor? I hear him. I remember the Mr. Janitor Man. Alright, this is a door I don't have access to. I don't think I noticed before that it had all these post-it notes surrounding it. Neat. This is not the way to the guy. Where are we going? Ah. Songmaster Jukebox. No admittance except for expedition purposes. Oh yeah, the jukebox. We don't have... I'm guessing we'll have expedition purposes. I'm guessing we're going to use this to go somewhere at some point? I don't think I read that sign outside before. Yeah, I mostly remember what was going on. My memory ain't that bad all the time. Which way to maintenance?
Wanted to.
So we're stuck here with the monsters, left to die.
Was I not just up here? No, this is a different... Gotta get my bearings. I don't think this is the right way. Hold on, where's the map? Central... Where am I going?
Can't get over what happened to Booker, to Smith, the others. Why did they start acting like that?
That red light got him. But honestly, I don't know what happened.
I keep thinking about pulsing this.
Maintenance sector access corridor.
Like I said before, the janitor is a friendly face.
Where is he? Ah, there he is. Hey, Mr. Janitor Man. No, wait, no, we don't get to talk to him. All right.
The maintenance sector is the janitor domain. If I can find Arty here, he can help me reach the override. Maybe it was you who got me into the oldest house with the lockdown on. Maybe it was Arty. It felt like he made the elevator appear that took me to Trench's office. Is Arty guiding me too?
I already like the look of this place. Kinda looks like the basement of my apartment. Only the pipes weren't as big, of course. Da, 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 da. Which button was the, Okay. Needed to remember what my throw button was. We don't have level 2 clearance? I guess we just had level 1. Oh, come on. Don't deny me my creative solutions. There we go. Who needs access when you can just break the windows? Big brain. Alright, back to reading. Review by Captain Lopez. These days, most YA novels intertwine the coming-of-age story with either a contrived dystopian setting or a tragic romance. Unless you manage to do both. In the story, the protagonist and her love interest search for a cure to a virus called the Fix, which is simultaneously killing her and spreading across the whole world. To find the cure, they go on expeditions into dangerous, uncharted territories. The people all live in walled cities now because dystopian future. That's how I would write it. And along the way, they just have to fall in love. I liked how we never got to know if the Fix was ever actually fixed. The ending was bold, especially for YA. The main character succumbs to the Fix, and she's so close to the cure and commands her love interest to go on and save the world. She knows this is the end for her, but that job can still get done. She dies out in the unknown, alone and surrounded by danger, but never loses sight of the goal. That's a good soldier's death. I give this book a 3 out of 5. I feel most of the teenage angst is a little lost on me, but I'd recommend it to my brother's kids. Yep, our first bit of reading is someone's book club review. When am I going to find a use for these materials? I don't remember using any before. Can't even open it from the inside. a level 5. Oh, wait, but there are more windows up there. Hang on a minute. Can I even get up there? Not from down here. No, I don't have like any super jumpy abilities yet. Yeah, when are we gonna find the Mario SCP game cartridge that lets us double jump?
The directorial override is right there, in the control room. How do we get there?
It's right there, but it's not gonna be that easy. Maybe we can call somebody. No, that's not how you make a call. Wow, that is a long cable. I don't know what I just picked up or threw there, but it worked. If you're not aimed at something specific, those things just get yanked across the room to come join you. We got a control point. Let's just clean this up. All cleaned up. Black Rock Quarry. Yeah, I can't go that way. Ventilation and janitor's office. Throwing stuff at people is fun, just like in real life. Are we still in combat? Yep. I'm gonna knock him off the side. You still up there, boy? Wait, is that stairs? He's coming downstairs. Up. Hey, I correctly remembered what the melee button was. Nice. I thought I was gonna hit the wrong button and, like, fall over dead or something. Beige brand. Hey, we got reflections. Did I know that we had reflections before? I don't remember. Oh, it's like a cable that sparked there. Sounds like sparking. It's like, what the heck? The heck's going on in here? What'd I just pick up? heck are these? What? Alright, that's like the goop zone. We're not going in there. Got a box. Launch efficiency. Mr. Janitor Man. Are we here? That's probably that door.
What's down that way?
Oh, over there. No, over here. He just has a picture of himself on the door to his office.
Well done. You got the job. It's place for congratulations. Yippee, saatana. It happened in the last drop. I truly need an assistant.
Funny thing is, I've been a janitor. I'm more at home in that role than as the director.
It's the same job, basically.
Only Arty here seems to see that.
Yeah, hi, Arty. Look, we need to get the lockdown lifted, otherwise I can't get to the other sectors. Can you help me get to the override?
Yes, yes. Easy peasy. It's just around the corner. But first, we need to get you working.
She's already working.
Very small couple of hours job.
Something tells me it's gonna be more than that.
Yaha. You think there's a dog buried in this?
Is there?
I can tell you are not yesterday's Krause's son.
What?
That's why you'll make a great assistant. Very well. I'll hit the facts on the table. Mä kyllä sanon perkele suoraan, että this house has a vermin problem. A bad one.
I've noticed.
They've already messed up the cooling pumps. And the power generators of a power plant, perkele. And the pensioner inside is starting to feel the band around his head tighten. The situation needs to be fixed before the plant blows up. And we all disappear like a fart in Sahara.
I haven't heard that one.
Trying my best to keep up with this. Fix the coolant pumps and the power generators, otherwise the power plant will blow.
That sounds like what he said.
But don't you worry. I've left you clear instructions. You'll catch the end of the thread before I go to my vacation. The work's on the task board here. You can do later, when you have time.
Vacation? Right.
Yes, no one's gonna cancel my holiday or seat's gonna rattle. But don't worry at all. You'll take care of it and soon this crisis gonna be last winter's snow.
Can he read her thoughts?
You better go now, so you don't have to run with your head as your third leg. The door in the back leads to the plant.
She's a lady. I don't think she has a third leg.
That's great.
Ooh, clearance level
Thank
2.
you, Arty.
Why doesn't every game have a finished janitor? Burn the trash.
Burn the trash. Throw it in the fire. Burn it all. Burn it into a reindeer, not into a moose.
What? I don't know what that means.
It's time for a coffee break, sir. Coffee.
Maybe we should focus on the other thing first, then we'll go do that thing? Hang on a minute. How do I access my... Wait a minute. There we go, missions. Yeah, we should probably focus on that. Thanks, Arty. Shatter recoil efficiency, health boost. These mods, I don't remember any of these mods looking particularly substantial, so...
Okay, so what happens again if that thing blows up?
Power. Explosion. Too much.
Yes, thank Trench, we get it.
Director's duty. Keep the lights on.
Oh, convenient elevator.
Northmoor was director before me. I never wanted his job. I never wanted power. I purposefully avoided it. Didn't trust it. Didn't want to rely on it. Northmoor was all about power. A man like an explosion, hungry for authority, for order, for more, until it was too much. I had to find a solution in the end. Contain the situation. Northmoor never liked me, but he went along with it, to his credit. He didn't really have a choice. I suppose at the end of the day, a director's most basic duty is to keep the lights on. Here's to you, Northmoor. There were no prime candidates waiting in the wings, but I was there. Had been the whole time, keeping my head down, working my ass off. I had nothing to lose. I picked up the gun almost on a dare.
All right. Where's this power plant? Nope, more reading. Dear Mr. and Mrs. Potts. Wait a minute, this looks familiar. I think I already read this one. But this is the one I picked up. Attention maintenance staff. An object of power escaped the Panopticon a couple weeks ago, and they want everyone to keep an eye out for it. So if anyone sees a merry-go-round horse zipping around the sector, alert me immediately. Do not try to contain it on your own, and definitely don't bind it to yourself. Your security chief, Simon Arish. Merry-go-round horse below the break room. Alright then. I'm guessing that's gonna make us faster, by the sounds of it. Oh. Oh, yo, we got people who aren't, all hissed up.
Hey, are you new? Go talk with Chief Arish in the security booth. He's in charge here.
Okay. I know I said it several times the first stream, but I love how everything looks. This is cool. What are these? Ooh, I like that sound. The heck are these? I like that. I like the sound of that alarm. That's a good alarm. We got some floaters over there.
It's dangerous out here, lady. Go see Chief Arish. He's just inside. He'll help you.
I'm the director.
Man, hey! Chief Arish, FBC Security. Should you be in a safe room?
Nope.
They all have HRAs. we're on the same side.
Are we?
My name is Jesse Faden. I'm here to perform the directorial override to get the lockdown lifted.
Yeah, Chief Arish, FBC Security. I'm just... Oh, hang on, you're the new director. It's a pleasure, ma'am.
Let's skip the formalities, please.
Right. Faden, ma'am. Look, as you can probably tell, it's a bit of a shit show down here. We've been holding our ground, but whatever's gotten into our buddies has them wrecking the coolant pumps and the power converters. The NSC keeps overheating, and my crews keep getting shot before they have a chance to make any repairs.
NSC?
Oh, sorry. Bureau jargon. It's what we call the power plant. You know, the big rumbling metal thing? Salvador, head of security, asked me to protect it in case of an attack. See, what's inside is dangerous. Dr. Darling seemed to know it would be a target.
Darling? He's here?
No, he came down a few days ago, before everything went to hell. He was out of it. Smelled like a bar mat. He was ranting about vulnerabilities and how he only had one large-scale HRA, but that he needed it somewhere else. Still, at least he gave us these personal HRAs before he left. Hey, did I mention that he was tearing his clothes off? Crazy dude.
Darling knew the hiss was coming.
Listen, I love playing 20 questions as much as the next guy, but we have got to get the water and electrical systems repaired before this baby blows. I'll have my guys unlock the doors out of here for you.
I'll take care of it. You stay and keep the hiss away from the plant if you can.
The hiss? That's what we're calling him? Oh, that's catchy. Oh, listen, the radios aren't working, so if you find my boss Salvador out there, could you please ask him what the plan is? I'm sure he will have one by now.
I'll keep an eye out for him.
He sure has a lot of faith in his boss.
I bet the hiss got him.
Try to stay alive.
Block it.
Hey Simon, I got your message. Yeah, if someone in the sector is asking about Arty, just tell him you'll handle it and leave it at that. Under no circumstances should any personnel intervene with his day-to-day routine. I told you everything I know about him so you could better deal with his odd habits, but yes, it's still very much a classified matter. Also, I saw your report about the quarry worker who wandered into the Foundation. Detaining him was the right move. We'll figure out what he saw before we decide on next steps. Cheers, Lynn. P.S. In case you hadn't noticed, something is up between Trench and Darling. I know this isn't your strong suit, but try your best to stay out of it.
Jizz in pipe C through F. Is the clock back? Now? Oh man, Arty is gonna be so...
So it sounds like they're using an object of power to power the building. At least the wordage he used implied such. I mean, what else would they have down here? A nuclear reactor? Please. Wonder what they're using. What's in there? What type of gun is that? Yeah, what is that a... What type of gun is that a Lewis gun? Is that what those are called? Hang on a second. I think I'm right. Lewis gun. Yeah, that's a Lewis gun. I guess it kind of fits in with everything else, all the other old technology. I guess it makes sense that they'd use older looking weapons too. Nice. I like it. Alright, which way are we going? Coolant pumps and energy converters. Energy converters that way. Whoa. Oh shit, floater. Get the jump on me. You can't beat me. Spin rate of fire boost. Oh, wait, I'm sorry, what was that called? Spin rate of fire boost. It's just rate of fire. And I just stick with the reload. These are all things that I can't use. Health boost, recovery speed, energy cost, energy. Yeah, stick with the health boost, or recovery, or whatever I got going on. Open up. Oh, we're waiting for an elevator? Or, I guess it's locked. Dang it. Oh wait, no, wrong door. I got distracted by all the shooting. Ooh, that's a big looking distortion. Like how that one came out from the side. Ooh. That could have been a little messy. Uh-oh.
Power up. Replace the parts.
Replace the parts? I'm a director, not an engineer. Ah. Ow. Pulled it through the door frame. Alright, yeah, I was worried if I just tried to slam it on there, it'd break or something. Alright.
It's fried up. You need to fix it before the old twig pants inside the plant has a shit fit.
Text? Not now, text! Get him? Miss. I don't like how activating a new mission has the same button as opening the is opening your, like, stuff. I don't like that. Utilization of paranatural elements, munitions testing on OOP-22, aka Home Safe. The safe object of power can produce a barrier using objects or materials from its immediate vicinity. See OOP-22 case file for more details. Bureau Rangers were given permission to employ heavy weaponry against a para-utilitarian bound to this object in order to gauge the barrier's durability. Redacted and redacted velocity ammunition were tested with redacted results. Testing will continue after redacted. The safe object of power is clearly a viable candidate for use in combat response scenarios. Allowing para-utilitarians to participate in altered engagements would be an advantage worth considering. Okay, so that's 2 objects of power around here somewhere. Oh, hello. Ooh, shelter. Anybody home? Nope. Isn't it a little dangerous to have a button to open this thing from the outside? I mean, if these things were smart enough to be directed, they could just open it. Good thing nobody was in here. Nothing of note. Alright. Yeah, I might need those parts. Whoop. Oh, hey, there's a thing right there. There we go. Alright. Yeah, get closer.
Power fixed. Now let's fix the pumps and water flow.
Bitchin'. Anything else around here of note? Anything at all? Tubes. Whoop. Yeah, nope. Doesn't look like there's anything else going on around here. Off to fix the pumps. What's this? Oh, it's elevator. Upcoming game reminder. Next game is Wednesday at 8, usual spot. Hazard owes me 20 bucks. Arish still on a fucking win streak. Someone please figure out how he's cheating. Thompson, suspended for a game because of that shady dealing incident. Guy has a $60 IOU. I brought beers last time, so it's Hepsinstall's turn. Just gotta fix the water. Really like how this monitor looks. Wonder if any of some of that jumbled text has any meaning. Probably not. Can't get in there. Power plant, I suppose. Alright, this is a door I couldn't open before. Makes sense. I wonder what's in all these barrels. There's so many boxes and barrels around here. What do you need so many boxes and barrels for in a power plant? The fuck are you? Okay, those are new. They explode, and there are a lot of them. I didn't like how they looked at all. Hiss-charged. The hiss-charged agents are examples of extreme physical deformation resulting from hiss corruption. Hiss-charged display an unthinking fixation on any non-corrupted individuals in the area. Once within a specific proximity, they erupt into a burst of focused hiss resonance, so dense that it acts as a physical force. The hiss-charged is depleted of his hiss corruption after this eruption. The host is left lifeless. This behavior may be an adaptive response to the HRA. The hiss-charged are designed to blow the devices off potential hosts, exposing them to the resonance. Is the hiss capable of customizing a corrupted host's altered ability to this degree? Why is the physiology of the hiss charge so dramatically different from the host's original form? Lots of questions, no answers. Refer to file redacted for full report. Yep. I don't like them. Don't like them one bit. Back up. Back up, explodey bitches. Oh shit, floater! Ow. And do a little janitorial work here. Very good. Arty, you around? That is a bright furnace. How hot is that thing running? Is that some goop? We got some goop here. I probably shouldn't get too close to that. Ah, this is where we deal with the trash. Now that fire's kinda green. It doesn't look healthy.
My name is Dr. Pierce, lead researcher of the Parakinesiology Department. I believe that I've discovered a Code Omega paranatural entity.
That doesn't sound good.
residing within the Bureau itself.
Even less good.
Right under our noses. Darling refused to allocate me the budget or resources, so I'm taking matters into my own hands. Let this recording be the proof I need to convince them. The furnace can speak.
Ooh.
It's been talking to me for some time now. Listen. Did you hear that? It's a sentient force capable of communicating. I checked, and there's no record of ever installing this furnace. I believe that... Oh, sorry. What? Yes, I can feed you. What do you eat? I see. I'll try to find some volunteers.
Uh-oh. Hey! Don't eat people! Bad furnace.
By trash, did Arty mean barrels full of hazardous biological material? Seems like I'm breaking some environmental regulations on waste disposal, but if that's what Arty wants, then I'll get it done.
Oh right, this is that quest I picked up in his office. I needed to burn the trash. I'd say we probably shouldn't be handling this stuff, but we're not technically using our hands. Got any more of these back here? You. Ow. Oh, more to read. There's like 2 more left around here. You know, are the marks on the side of the barrels supposed to be glowing? I mean, it looks cool. I don't know if that's up to code. One more. Where's it at? And doesn't appear to be any more down here. Oh, there's the last one.
That's all of them.
Ooh, damage boost mod. Threshold thingy. Threshold. More damage. I'll take that. Well, hopefully the furnace likes radioactive waste. Mail tube complaint. Hey, Bozer. Get this. The accounting department still says that they haven't received my expense reports. They say the receipts probably got lost in the mail tubes because of a shift or a threshold or some such fuckery, and that if I don't have the originals, they can't verify my expenses for reimbursement. This is such bullshit. Why do we even use these fucking tubes if they just spit our mail out in some other goddamn dimension? Just venting here before I make a formal complaint. Useless pieces of shit. That does sound a fair bit frustrating. There's a locked door up there. Okay, back on track. Coolant pumps. Okay, are we even in the building anymore?
This place is gonna come down.
Like, under the building. Where are you at?
Bro, go to city. Fix it fast. If the plant goes boom, we can throw the spoon in the corner.
Oh shit! Rah! Where's Mr. Exploding Man? No. There's more combat guys? Nah. Seeing Mr. Floppy pop up next to me like that was a bit of a startle. Alright. This probably needs a replacement right here.
Shit. What now?
My old enemy, the Glock. is blocking the pipes.
The clog.
You need to deal with that shit.
Hopefully.
He's very clever. He's trying to sneak in. He got him caught with his hand in the fish trap. Get rid of him.
Is this the clog? Ugh.
What the hell is that? Oh, that's the most disgusting thing I've ever seen.
It's like if the stuff that goes into your shower drain became sentient. Or rather, the stuff you pull out of it. Ugh. Ugh. True janitor work. This is what janitors actually have to do. You wouldn't know unless you were a real janitor. This is actually completely... This isn't new to her. She said she was a janitor before. She's done this loads of times. Go, go, go. Ammo recharge. Yeah, that's right. Get out of here. Be gone, clog. Looks like that's dealt with.
I don't like that sound.
Is there still one more thing around here we need to stick a part into? Ah, up there. Oh, and there are plenty of parts around it. They give you so many parts.
Let's
Alright.
lift the lockdown.
All fixed up. Who else is out there? Ooh. Camera didn't really catch that all too well, but I liked it. Hello? Trooper second class, Kopak. on. Come on. Shit! Let's find something nice and explosive. We're just picking up, like, cardboard boxes. I wanted to pick up that big, like, spool of, like, rope. Ooh. This looks promising. Where is he? I was hoping that would explode. Hiss Trooper. Troopers are meant to be the first agents to enter unknown AWEs, thresholds, or other paranaturally hazardous situation. Any other hazard situation. They're heavily armored and heavily armed in preparation for the worst. As a result of their role, Hiss Troopers have access to the heaviest armor and weaponry from the Bureau's armory, including military-grade chain guns and grenade launchers. In addition to their already formidable FBC-issued armor, the Hiss resonance surrounding these entities is dense enough to stop bullets. If forced to engage one of these, be sure to make use of any available cover. Also note that, to the telekinetically talented, enemy grenades can be a welcome source of ammunition. Aha. What's this thing we got here? Clog complaint. The gross blockage down in the water systems is back. What the fuck is it? And where does it keep coming from? And why the hell does Arty keep yelling nonsense at it? He acts like it can understand him. Of course he acts like we can understand him too. Guess that's just his brand of crazy. Hey, Arty is a perfectly normal Finnish man. There's nothing crazy about him. That's just normal Finnish behavior. I would know. I've never met a Finnish person in my life. I'm gonna try out a new drain cleaner. Extreme strength. Alright, let's get out of here. Yep. Lift the internal lockdown. Okay, yeah, we're ready to go to the control room. Attacking the power plant. Ooh, triple strike. Whoa. Oh shit, my health. Ooh, that was close. You good, Chief? Guess the Hiss realized it wasn't gonna blow us up, so they had to send in an assault. You're still alive.
What's your read on all this?
Energy conversion's well below.
When the converters and coolant pumps are working again, we should be able to get this baby back down to a safe temperature.
They are working. They're working right now.
What do you know about the Hiss?
Not much, only what I've seen. Well, they use the same tactics that Marshall and Salvador taught us, which makes me think that the Hiss haven't completely erased the people inside, which is a pretty fucking horrible thought. Or they're just using whatever they find in their victims' heads. In any case, they are really eager to get inside the power plant.
Why do you think that is?
Shit, I don't know. They want to make my life harder?
Yep, that's probably the whole goal of this operation. They just hate... The Hiss just hates this guy.
What do you do here, Arish?
Security chief of the maintenance sector. I make sure all the weird shit down here doesn't bother the maintenance crews. Learned everything I know from Salvador. The best security agent this bureau has ever seen.
And you like your job?
I love it. You know, everyone thinks that maintenance is the lowest rung on the ladder just because we fix pipes instead of writing memos, but I gotta be honest. These are the bravest people in the goddamn building. I'm proud to work with them.
I've done a few odd jobs with these kind of folks. They say what they mean. I like that.
What exactly is the power plant?
Listen, I only know what Salvador told me, but I know it generates all the electricity for the Bureau, and it's got two very simple rules. Rule 1, keep it below a certain temperature. Rule 2, don't ever, ever open it. Oh, and 3, it's classified, so I shouldn't ask.
Sounds like secrets are standard operating procedure around here.
Oh, yeah. It's all part of the job.
We're the director, so we should learn what it is eventually, right? I hope we do.
What do you know about the service weapon?
Not much. That thing is director only. Salvador told me by the time he saw Trench use it. Sounds like that gun can do some serious damage. Yeah, I did see pictures of it once, though, and it looks different to that thing you're carrying. You mounted or something? It's new.
Is new a good thing?
Given the circumstances, I'd say new is our best bet.
Do you know this Arty guy?
Of course. He's my favorite coffee break buddy. Dude has got some crazy stories. And he probably knows more than anyone else around here, if you can make sense of what he's saying.
Any idea where he's from?
I'm guessing Sweden.
Close.
He's from where he's from. Look, there are just some stones that are better left unturned, you know?
Yeah, you're just one whole country off. You almost got it.
I should be going.
Right. You got a lot. What's your read on all this?
Energy conversion's well below the acceptable percentage. Internal pressure's climbing so fast, I'm amazed the NSC is still holding. When it blows, we're all going with it.
Oh, thanks, Frank. Real positive.
Don't worry, we fixed it. It's all good. Which way to control room? This way. You think I can make that jump? I think I can make that jump? Nope, I didn't make it. You don't know until you try. Where are we? Yeesh, we're all the way over here. So I suppose we go lift the lockdown, then we'll go tracking down those objects of power. Or... no rush. Where is... below the break room. Okay, over by the janitor's office. That one's way the heck up there. We may as well hit the control room first. Run, run, run. Take us up to the control room. Here it is. Oh, there's a lot of them. Up. Can't aim for shit. Nice try.
To protect them, forces contain a lockdown. Only be lifted by a directorial override.
Yeah, we know.
This is what we came here to do.
So much is expected from the director. The responsibility, the privilege to steer the Bureau into dangerous waters and safely out again.
The privileges.
To inspire and lead its people, to protect them. The board is there to advise you, but they want things in return. You hold all this in your old, trembling hands. I had to lose everything before I could see the Bureau is the director's life. There's no room for anything else. If the forces contained here escaped, we'd be dragged back into an age of superstition, terror, death. Assuming you think we ever really left that behind.
Yeah,
Any emergency, any major containment breach, and the lockdown goes into effect. I implemented this security measure in my first years as director.
It wasn't already there?
I knew we were vulnerable. I'd personally seen the cost of sloppiness. I made sure the internal lockdown could only be lifted by a directorial override, only to be used when the director is confident the sectors are safe to be opened again. This way, the director is the last line of defense. And if I screw up, it's on me, and me alone.
Right, let's hit it. It's not just a gun, it's a key. Ooh, I like it.
That's it. The other sector should be open now. I think it's time I told Emily why I'm here. I'll risk it. You two should get to know each other.
There's got to be something else to read in here. Anything noteworthy? Love these cluttered control panels. This is just my aesthetic. Love this stuff. It doesn't look like there's anything else here. Alright, can we get over there? Oops. Keep hitting escape to exit menus. Hang on a minute. I broke into there before. This is where I broke the window. The window's repaired. Stay broken. Can I get over to this paranatural object? And not from this side, I can. At least we got everything all cleaned up. Oh, what? Grab the grenades, you jerk. She wants to grab everything but the grenades. Stop picking up loose debris and pick up a grenade. Come on. Come on. The game even told me that I could. It's not happening. Am I supposed to use a different button? What the heck? Hello? Okay, yeah, this just ain't working. The game lied to me. It lied to me. Jeez, I'm all the way down in ventilation now? Well, the other thing was down this way. The merry-go-round horse. And I guess I'll hit up this one first. Hey, Arty. Investigate the strange light in the break room. Okay, so it's around here somewhere. Oh, was that the break room? Oh yeah, I never went over there. I could have grabbed this earlier. Yeah, that can't be good. Whoa. The horse.
Ugh, this place makes me nauseous. An object of power.
What?
How do you think it got down here? A carousel horse. Why is kid stuff always so creepy?
What is she doing to it? Control to evade. I see. What? I guess I didn't go far enough. Okay, we can do an air jump. Aha! Aha! Gold enemies are immune to Jesse's attacks.
Let's see the hiss keep up with me now.
Okay, I like it. We got some extra mobility. I can dig it. What? Oh. Was that hole always up there? Do tell me about the horse. Merry-go-round horse. Acquisition date 06/14/1998. Object should be kept in a confined space when unbound. A fiberglass horse once used as a seat for a merry-go-round ride. The pole is still connected to the object. The object is capable of moving short distances at high speeds. This can be quite dangerous when redacted its path. The object is currently bound by, well, we know who. The object was discovered at the site of an abandoned amusement park. Local redacted report that the rides would move on their own, and that they would be chased out. When these rumors reached the Bureau, see America Overnight, episode 235, agents were dispatched to investigate. 3 local redacted were found dead at the scene. The object attacked Agent Redacted by redacted a heck of a lot. Agents invoked Formula C.5 to redacted the object long enough to... Ooh, yeah, they definitely had to redact that one. Said it before, but I'll say it again. I think they redact, like, things that don't need to be. It just feels like stuff that shouldn't be. What's this?
Stepping to the FBC, let's rush to free, but don't touch, and don't scream much. Let's join the Threshold Kids. Let's join the Threshold Kids.
The fuck? Is that a picture of Arty?
Hey, man! What are you drawing? I'm drawing a dog!
I'm drawing the pyramid.
The what?
The pyramid.
What's a pyramid?
The Black Pyramid. It's in the astral plane.
Airplane?
Astral plane. It's big, white, and empty. Or is it?
Gasp.
It's a weird, crazy alien dimension. The white goes on forever. You can get lost in all that white and never find your way back home.
I miss my home.
That was fucking weird. I am vaguely reminded of an SCP. Again, I can never remember the numbers or names of these things. It was like a children's show that was like on the air at weird times, and there was like a clown, and it would like talk about like weird objects that people, obviously the Foundation didn't want to know about, and they couldn't find the location of it, and when they tried to shut down the broadcast, like, the episodes would get increasingly violent and angry because they knew it knew it was being suppressed. That was nothing like that, but slightly similar vibes. Like, where did that come from? Were the security maintenance personnel just bored or something? Anyone want some pistachios? You know, it's funny, the bag wasn't this plain, but when I was at the store, there was like a bag of pistachios for sale that had it written, like, along the bag, exactly like that. It was like a clear bag, so you could see inside of it, but... Alright. Where am I going? Right, we got our thing. Threshold kits. Like how the icons for these aren't identical. Like here. Oh, they're identical depending on what, like, part of the thing that they're in. Okay. Missions. Can I get to the training course? Looks like I gotta get there from the power plant. Nope. Wrong room. Or is it? Hi, Arty. Bye, Arty. Yeah, this is the right way. I get the feeling like I'm not going to be able to get to that side of the basement just yet. Something tells me it's going to be like... It'll be something I have to open up later.
Look alive. Director on deck.
Central maintenance. This looks like the right way. And I see a green light. Looks like we can get in. Gotta remember, it's jump, control, or just control. Nice. Who's just putting these boxes in the toilets? Whoa, big bathroom. There. Black rock processing. Sector elevator. Okay, maybe I can't go in there just yet. Examination of paranatural topics. The oldest house is a place in flux. Thresholds appear with no warning. What the threshold will contain is a question we can only answer once it manifests. The widely accepted theory is that thresholds are dimensions vibrating on a redacted frequency different from our own. When these frequencies match, the threshold will manifest in the oldest house, which acts as a redacted. Others theorize thresholds are parallel universes or possibly our own reality at a different point in time. Some believe our collection of altered materials affects the house or attracts the thresholds. We do know for certain that thresholds are not permanent. Eventually, their frequency will shift. Some believe Earth itself is just another threshold connected to the oldest house, which is actually rooted in some other reality. This theory, while impossible to disprove, causes redacted in those who learn of it, so is actively denied. Oh, this is the elevator we opened up. Guess I'll check the Black Rock processing area before we head up. Turbine room is locked. Clearance level 4. Oh, we could just burst through? Nice. Okay. Beep, beep, beep. Ooh, that caused a lot of damage. Atlas chamber. Okay. I don't think we're supposed to be here yet. Yeah, we can't burst across that. Alright, come here. Oh, he's carrying like a little sawed-off shotgun. Didn't really look at what these guys were carrying. Tennyson report warning. Listen, Trench is on the warpath about the Tennyson report thing. He wants to know who wrote it, and he wants to know yesterday. Whoever did it is gonna get crucified. I don't know if it was one of you guys, and I don't want to know. I'm not super keen on leading a witch hunt, so tell everyone in the sector to keep their heads down. Best not to be on anyone's radar right now, you know? I tell you, not even counting all the weird shit we deal with, this place can be a downright hostile work environment sometimes. Yeah, no kidding. Okay, Black Rock Processing and the Atlas Chamber are both in the same vicinity, but nothing opened up that way. And that's locked, so... Yep, we'll have to come back for the training course and whatever's in there. Let's go talk to Emily. We get to learn why we're here. Or rather, the specifics of why we're here. Director on deck, how's everybody doing?
These questions could be answered by obtaining a live specimen.
Here? But we don't have the proper facilities.
Maybe we can bring in an observation unit from the containment sector. I'll put in a request with Pope.
Jesse, you made it. And you lifted the internal lockdown.
Let's talk, Emily.
Yes, of course.
Yeah, we gotta have the talk.
Listen, Emily. Screw it. Just tell her. I haven't been completely honest. I have a younger brother, Dylan. When we were kids, we found an old slide projector in Ordinary's landfill. The slides created doorways to other places. Bad things happened. Came through. That's all she gets. The rest stays locked inside. But we found help. Through one of the doorways, we met something. A being.
A being? What kind of being?
Being.
It's hard to describe, but she helped us. We managed to turn the projector off. The bad things that came through the doorways were gone. After that, your people came. Tried to grab us. I ran away. They got Dylan.
I left him behind.
Bureau agents took your brother?
Yes. You covered it up. No one believed me. I just want to find Dylan. I've been looking for him ever since.
What happened to the slide projector? It sounds like another object of power.
Obviously.
I thought you took it. The Bureau. Along with Dylan.
I've never heard of it. But around here, I assume everything's classified. You know, I looked into the ordinary AWE case files after you mentioned it. Trench and Darling were both involved. A large area of the containment sector was reserved for it. The case hasn't been active for a long time. I have no idea if anything's still there. Can you tell me more about this being you found?
Let's hope you two get along.
She's been with me ever since Ordinary. In my head. She led me to you. I call her Polaris.
As in a guiding star. Did Polaris know about the hiss? If she got you in here in spite of the lockdown, she's very powerful. Which may help explain your test results. Your readings are incredible, Jesse.
What test results?
And cross-referencing them with the database, I found 2 matches in Darling's old classified files. Unfortunately, I can't access them beyond the file codes. But one was P6, referring to a prime candidate for a potential future bureau director. This was logged years ago.
Dylan. Is that Dylan?
The other match is on something called Hedron, which must be connected to these Hedron resonance amplifiers somehow. All I know is that Marshall went to the research sector to secure the HRA production after the hiss first attacked.
So, Marshall seems like our best lead on Dylan.
I need to go after her. How can I get to the research sector?
Use my keycard. The sector elevator will take you there.
Clearance level 3.
Marshall is the next step. What Emily told me about Ordinary, my powers being connected to things in the Bureau's past. I am so close to something. Do you feel it? Something's coming.
I feel a nice breeze.
To come for a visit. I helped you. You owe me now. And when time comes, I will come calling.
Alright then. That's all connected. Is there a timer on this one? Is that why there's a number? Oh shit, there is a timer. Alright, well, before we shoot back down to maintenance, we got something on the line here. Board was a little quiet there. Not that you could hear it to really understand it to begin with, but come on.
Polaris attacked the power plant. Brings up a lot of questions.
Wasn't expecting time missions. Okay, so the weird shimmery thing is Polaris, our buddy that we picked up from an old slide. Go to the energy converters. What's going on over here? Whoa. Pardon me. Came up while my back was turned. Shit. What? Did I die the instant I go over the rail, or was I actually shot there? I was trying to go around them so I could pick up some health. That sucked. Rude. Extremely rude. Well, the mission's gone now. So it's not only a timed mission, it's a you fuck up and you don't get it anymore mission. Or did I already complete it? I saw something pop up on the screen early in the fight. Huh. Well, alright then. Well, I can't get to that one yet, so I guess we're going to the research sector. Also, I have points I should spend. For upgrades. Let's just head straight to the research sector, and there'll probably be a control point we can spend our points at when we get there. Stretch. Much as I like to research the maintenance sector, it's nice to be in a place with better lighting.
Welcome to the research sector of the Federal Bureau of Control. I'm Dr. Casper Darling, head of research. Somebody thought this video would make for great internal communications. I'm looking at you, Mr. Tomasi. So, this is where the magic happens. Anyway, I've been here for 24 years now. I've always been here. And through those years, we've made astonishing discoveries, authored studies of grave importance, and in all this work, There is one thing we know, and that's how little we truly know. Rest assured, we're committed to keep pushing the known laws and borders of reality, and to make the Bureau proud. So, welcome. Assuming you have the necessary clearance, and do follow the safety protocols. Read the manual. Otherwise, bad things will happen.
Research sector, huh? Home of the Bureau's mad scientists.
Seems like a friendly work environment, though. Whoa! Oh, from the back. Oh, hello. What are you carrying? They're like snipers are, huh? Whoa! I don't know what this is, but you're gonna eat it. Eat rock. Eat cushion. Eat trash can. Alright, where's the control point? There's gotta be one right at the start here. Black rock analysis. Hi, Carla. Does it strike you as odd that Darling insists on having us appear in those bizarre videos of his? I mean, we just stand there. He doesn't even let us have lines or anything. Don't get me wrong, beats a day in the lab. Plus, it's always great to work with you. Oh yeah, I finished the comparative analysis of the 2 black rock samples you sent. The prism, or whatever you call it. I filed them in the usual place under C for Carla, a handy mnemonic... A handy memenomics device, right? Anyway, let me know if there's anything you want to discuss about the data. I'll gladly explain. Maybe we could chat about it over some drinks or dinner even. I can't remember the last time I had a good steak. Maybe we could go together after work sometime? I'm free tomorrow. All the best, Hubert. Yeah, we got a couple of things here. No, that's the welcome video. His sniper. Bureau snipers specialize in eliminating threats from a distance. No shit. Using the telltale searchlight affixed to their rifles to search for targets. His snipers are no less lethal. The corruption has not changed their tactics. They clearly prefer to maintain a good distance from their target, waiting in elevated positions for a clear shot. Care should be taken in open spaces. Check the balconies. I should note that their rifles are equipped with a bayonet for close quarters combat, and the His snipers are well aware of how to use it. Keep getting all these materials, but I have yet to have the means of actually utilizing them. Am I currently locking energy recovery speed? Oh, well, there's a better one. Heck yeah. This place looks really nice. Who among us has touched the foundations of the world and deemed them solid? Ooh, posters. Very reflective. I don't like it. Don't read confidential correspondence. It's not just rude, it's illegal. Avoid modern technology. Do as you're told, don't eat the bold. One of these days we're gonna walk into one of these bathrooms and there's gonna be something real spooky in here. They do have some really nice bathrooms, though. If only bathrooms were this nice in real life. You know, we've only seen one janitor. Is Arty the only janitor? He's got a lot of space he's got a lot of ground to cover. Parapsychology, Dr. Darling's office, dimensional research, cafeteria. Blackrock powder deployment units. What happens if I throw this at something? I wasn't done. Keep an eye out for those. I want to see what happens if we throw those at the Hiss. Hearing some real spooky sounds. Damn it, stop it. Parakinesiology, astral exhibition, hypnosis lab. Extrasensory lab, luck and probability, protective studies, synchronicity lab. Alright, there's nothing else to mess with over here right now. Another shelter. You know, it looks like a lot of people work here, and there aren't that many of these shelters, and there's only an occupancy of 6 people. Emergency call summary. A possible AWE in which an unnamed individual experienced transcorporeality via phone line. Event is notably similar to AWE redacted, in which redacted, super redacted, redacted. Event response. Event is believed to have been caused by a whole bunch of redacted stuff, and as a result, the following measures are to have been taken to prevent redacted. All of this is super redacted. This happened a while ago. This whole event must have happened really fast. So many people got caught outside. We've only had the one shelter that had any people in it. Anything good in here? Plant complaint. Hey, so I was just wondering about the plants in research. Is it really necessary to sing to them? I mean, the janitor does have a nice voice, and the plants sure seem to like it. Maybe he could just switch it up a bit? I'm getting pretty tired of the tango. And where did these plants even come from? No one seems to remember when they were planted. And the people like them a bit too much, if you ask me. Are we being invaded by houseplants? Worth looking into. Exclusive to spin and shatter. I'm guessing those are like upgrades to the gun that'll maybe turn it into something other than a pistol. Synchronicity and the unseen connections. Synchronicity is a phenomenon long recognized by the wise, but only recently given a name by science. It is how we rationalize events connected by no identifiable causality, yet clearly conjoined in purpose. How does a dream foretell an event in the physical plane? Why do hounds bail at the death of their master, which has occurred miles away? The world is unified in ways we do not yet understand, and sometimes we stumble across these invisible, unseen chords and wonder at the result. The visionary Carl Jung laid the road, now we must walk it. My fledgling research department will make it our mission to reliably reproduce redacted stuff. Behavior by the close of 1959. Once done, the mechanics of synchronicity will lay themselves bare in due time. We are striding into the future of science. History may not remember our names, but God himself will. Somebody, like, put a tent up in their room? Sometimes while I'm aiming, it'll just... Stop that! I am holding the button down. I am not letting up on the button. And it just... She just goes out of aim. You stop that. She dashes so hard she breaks shit. we break this? Aha. Whoa. Suck it. I thought there might be some drop off there. Hang on. You know, I'm paying extra attention to the particle effects. I only recently started, like, checking out all of Mandalore's videos. And I watched his fear reviews, and I never really thought about just how good the particle... I really need to get around... sometime this year, I'm playing Fear. It's been way too long. That video made me realize that there was way more cool stuff about that game than just the shooting being fun. Stuff I didn't really realize when I was younger. You know, didn't really pay attention to it. Anyway, what am I doing? Oh, Darling's office. Let's check this out.
I've been fielding questions recently regarding HRAs. What are they for? Do you always need to wear them? And what's the deal with the Hedron resonance anyway?
He seems tired.
Fuck. Despite what you may have heard, HRAs are not modern devices. We're not tracking your movements or listening to your conversations while you're wearing them. We do that regardless whether or not you're wearing an HRA. Think of them as a life preserver. Only instead of water, the thing HRAs protect you from is classified. One day that classified, not water, might pour in, and you'll be glad you got an HRA keeping you afloat. And if you don't have an HRA, don't worry. It'll be quick and painless. Kidding. I'm kidding. We're making more.
He was either in a real rush to make those things, or he was just having a late night and decided to turn the camera on. I mean, I've been there. Like, sometimes, like, it's really late in the day, and, like, I know I'll be going to bed in an hour, and suddenly I'll be like, you know what? I'm gonna start something. I'm gonna do something. And it's like, why am I starting this now? I'm tired. What the heck? I've been there. Astral plane counter-essay. Objects of power and their astral connections. Dr. Darling is insistent that certain objects of power share a direct connection to the Redacted, an entity or group of entities that we have little information on, or little that I am allowed to access. In his written reports, he states that there is a clear link between these objects of power, the Redacted, the astral plane, and the oldest house itself. His work suppresses these links. His work supposes these links are innate, a fact ingrained into the very Redacted of objects such as the hotline or the service weapon. But what if these particular objects were never linked to the Redacted, but had that connection forced upon them? Isn't it strange that no other objects of power require such direct contact with the redacted? Excuse me, I just finished off my drink. It's not going down all the way. Ah. Isn't it strange that using the service weapon or the hotline will result in grievous harm or even death if the user is not the director or at least worthy of the role? Why do we assume this involvement by the redacted is a natural fact and not something more redactable? What an odd photograph. I don't know much about photography, but you got him, like, off to the side looking at the camera. Meanwhile, there's this person who's probably completely unaware there's a camera behind her. I also like how the office is neat over there, but it's just a complete mess over here. What's this big thing? Resonance theory. Resonance. It's there, but we can't see it. It vibrates around us, through us, from us. But what if the vibration is conscious? What could a force like that do? Redacted opened the door to a redacted I've called redacted. The redacted emits a force that is far beyond the forces we've previously dealt with. It has shown me so much that I have to wonder. Is resonance the key element in all altered phenomena? AWEs, altered items, objects of power? Do they share a common redacted that we've yet to discover? We can harmonize control points. What else would the correct frequency allow us to achieve? What if resonance has been the answer this whole time? Forget games where you can pet the dog. How about games where you can actually set one of these going? Incredible. What's that called? A Newton's cradle? Yeah, it's a Newton's cradle. That's what they call them things. Cubes. The bridge they built, connecting, like, the cliff near, like, the residential area near here to the harbor has, like, this, like, cube shape as, like, a pattern in the walkway. Astral plane. The Bureau has spent years studying why objects of power transport users into the astral plane when touched. My predecessor, Dr. Ash, theorized that a potential receptacle, determined by Jungian archetypes and the collective subconscious, would be inhabited by paranatural energies when an AWE occurred in its vicinity, creating an altered item. Over time, a link was created by the redacted in the astral plane to that item, making it an object of power. So many additional theories have been raised since Dr. Ash's time. Objects of power were placed on Earth as tests by some astral entity. Our dimension was once part of the astral plane, and the objects were left behind as its borders receded. The astral plane was an early threshold into the oldest house, but the connection was severed, and now the two are linked solely through the objects of power. I will attempt to disprove some of these in order to thin the herd. Hopefully, the truth will emerge. Pardon me one moment. Yeah, just need to look at something real quick. Jeez, there's documents all over this place. Budget request. Dear Dr. Darling, I suspect my colleague, Dr. Harrington... I didn't know Billy Harrington got a job at the oldest house. I suspect my colleague, Dr. Harrington, has already contacted you asking for an increase in her department's budget. Oh, wait, it's a her. Scratch that. Different Harrington. My bad. Completely different Harrington. I'm not surprised. Parapsychology has always been the squeaky wheel, all fuss but no results. Parakinesiology has always been the stronger department. More breakthroughs, more tangible data, more usable research. I'm sure a man of your esteem can plainly see which department is more deserving of the budget increase. Just think what those additional resources could do for an already formidable research team. Anyway, I know you're a fan of single malts, so I left a bottle of well-aged brown on your desk. Yours in admiration, Dr. Abraham Lewis. Not only asking for the budget increase, but also trying to butter him up with alcohol. Wonder if that works on Darling. That thing is still going. Also, don't mind me, I just felt like making a mess. There was no reason for that. Oh! Shit! Fuck! Have I seen these people on the chairs before? I didn't get a new thing, so clearly I have. Or is that just a form of elevated? I guess they were just elevated, so they were just tied to chairs? Or merged with them? Heck if I know. Jeez. They're not letting up. Oh, I love how you can pull multiple down at once. That's slick. Alright, was there anything else up here? I kind of got distracted when, you know, the Legions of the Damned decided to pop in. What? Oh, it's another time mission. Go to the mail room. Okay, so these aren't, like, important. They're, like, optional objectives that just sort of pop up. Yeah, I may as well give it a shot, like, considering I failed the last one. Where was the mail room? It was in the executive sector, wasn't it? Yeah, it was in part of the... It was in, like, the north end of the executive sector. Oh, you know what? While we're in the neighborhood...
They're saying Trench was shot dead. The situation's getting worse.
I saw Trench and...
Astral constructs? Weapon forms? Oh, here we go. Oh, we can finally use our crafting materials. Bitchin'. Construct spin. Generous magazine and high rate of fire best used in controlled bursts. Construct shatter. High stopping power. Okay, it's a shotgun, basically. Pierce. Penetrates armor at enemies at any range. It's like a sniper weapon. Give me the spin. I can afford the shatter too. Might as well. Oh, and there was an upgrade. We could have just upgraded the. Oh, it got a second mod slot for the base. Aw. I wasn't paying attention. I'm only missing one ritual impulse. We can get to that, no problem. Okay, and we can make mods now too. All right.
Darling arguing a couple weeks ago.
Okay, okay. So we got 9 points. You know, I was wondering about this. That's why we couldn't pick up the grenades. We have to get the skill. Do it. That costs 2 points. Launch basic enemies when their health is low. Hell yeah. That was another 2 points, I think. Yeah. Launch large enemies. I'm putting it all into launch. Throwing stuff is fun. Large objects. Hell yeah. Hold and launch up to 3 objects. Energy now recovers while holding launched objects. That costs 8, and it's locked. It's probably locked because we're not up there yet. I guess I'll put 1 into energy and melee.
Go. Trench was furious. You don't think
Board countermeasures. Alright, these are like... Oh, we can take like little like contract side objectives. Kill enemies in the executive sector with headshots. Oh. Okay, if you abandon one, it goes away. Whoops. Kill guards in the executive sector using spin. Oh, and they just give like random objectives. Like random objects. These are like almost MMO level of quests. Go do like a certain number of thing, get a random thing. Eh. We are going to run around the executive sector to get to the mailroom. Kill enemies with service weapon in pierce mode. I don't have a pierce.
Darling.
Don't be stupid. What would the
Accuracy of the spin. Okay. Let's improve spin accuracy. Now let's keep the standard while also having the spin on backup. Let's see how inaccurate the spin may very well be.
Hero's golden child have to gain from killing the boss?
Oh, that looks neat. Okay, we finally got some variety. like it. Alright, I'm starting to see. Get the feeling I'm taking the long way around to the mailroom. I can pick up large objects now. Hold the line, boys. Come on, give me a grenade, buddy. Nice to know I'm not doing all the work around here. Chaotic as fuck. I see you boys trying to take the place back, huh? Nice. Was it just these two guys in here against all that, and they're still alive? Good job. Oh wait, no, there's a third one over there. Anybody else? Why do I get the feeling these guys are gonna disappear afterwards, though? Like, it's only like, you know, since it's like a random mission, it's only like a temporary reclamation and they're gonna lose it. It would be nice if that was like part of the side objective, is like reclaiming the place and like pulling the bodies down. Like, you start seeing more, like, non-hissified people. Oh. Remember this room. Is this a room I didn't have clearance for before? Well, it's unlocked. I don't remember being in here. Did I just completely miss this room last? Internet usage rules. Oh, this is where people go to use the internet. Agents, did I read this one? Hiss manifests in human hosts in numerous ways. The most common and least intensive is seen in many corrupted... No, I already read this. Data breach. Last month, our on-site server experienced an intrusion by unauthorized users. After a thorough investigation, it was confirmed that the users only accessed a video file which contained portions of various Dr. Darling presentations. Investigators were able to track users through their IP addresses. The following are confirmed identities of these users. Patrick Strutjens, Rubens Nogueira, Arto Kolumaki, Christopher Mills Bowling, and Jaakko Saarinen. These individuals are in breach of Bureau Code 91 and have been placed under surveillance by an external investigation team. Further action is pending. Oh, just under surveillance and not, like, opt or something? See, if it was the Foundation running this operation, those people would have been picked up in the middle of the night. What's with the music sting? Jeez. Socks and ballerinas. I guess that's a band. It's like a band name. Huh. Okay, well, I hadn't been in that room. Okay, let's get out of here. Where is the way out? I think we have to go back this way. At some point, I'm gonna, like, do, like, a whole, like, go across the whole floor just to see... Once I get more, clearance codes. They seem to go up to 5. Once I get level 5 clearance, I'm gonna go back through all these areas and see what was in the locked rooms. In fact, was there even anything in this room? Did I open a box? Might not be worth it. There's nothing in here. Hey, buddy, have a seat. I just realized all these places, like, fix all the damage when you leave. I was destroying all the speakers because I thought there was, like, a signal put out by the hiss that might weaken it, but it doesn't matter if they just get repaired. Headshot. I did the headshot one. I just need to kill one more guard with the... With the spin in the executive area, and I get a... complete that mission. Poke my head out into one of the other hallways and clean that one up. Hello? Ah. There's like a... Yeah. It's just like a little box. Probably nothing interesting, but... Yeah, haha. Just some materials. Nothing special. Hello. Recovery mod. Anything else of note? Not really. Not really.
I heard the hiss attacked a power plant. Brings up a lot of new questions. Are they communicating? Coordinating? What about the plant attracted them?
The power plant is largely confidential. No use guessing the hiss's motives if we don't even know what kind of energy it uses.
What do you mean? It has to be a fusion reactor. There's no other way to create that kind of energy output.
Nah. Look at where you work. What do you think is in there?
If they occupy just became
Right, I only have up to level 3 access. Right. Spawn a few more guards. I just need one more. Man, Jesse can run forever. Got good cardio. Come on, give me some guys. Come on, I just need one more guard. Come on. Aha! Holy shit, that is a blurry portrait. What the hell? That took a while to load in, jeez. Nothing new here. Doesn't look like anything else wants to spawn in. Lame.
All we need to do is be Pope to the solution.
Alright. Tactical headshots. It's not like the reward is even that important. Whatever.
The solution is even possible.
Kill enemies without dying. Oh, that's easy. Kill his guards. No restriction on where it happened. Sure. What are the rewards? Anything decent? As well. Killing enemies with melee. Using grip. That's the standard weapon. Enemies with service weapon in any mode. I guess we just keep grabbing extra stuff. I got any new outfits yet? Nope. Alright. Let's move. Back to research. Back on track. With our new weapons. Alright. There was nothing else going on up there, right? Don't think so. Let's look at the map. And of course, first thing in my chat box of the day is a damn bot. Yeah. Welcome to parapsychology.
She's in trouble. I need to reach her.
What is in my way here? What's this way? Parakinesiology and astral exhibition. Yeah, bit of a mess. Move, damn you. Get all that health. Okay. Oh, what? You're not having a good time. I shot at it and it went hiding behind his chair. Or maybe it just did that on its own. Eh. Emergency call supplement. Transcript of a call to the California State Emergency Services. 911, what is your emergency? Hello? Hello, I'm here. Can you hear me? I can hear you, ma'am. Where are you? Inside the wires. I'm lost. Ma'am, have you been drinking tonight? I feel like I'm stretching through the wire. Towards you. Don't hang up. I might go if you hang up. Go where, ma'am? Go. Gone. Away. Okay, can you describe your surroundings? Ma'am? Hello, ma'am. Dispatcher attempted to call the number back, but it was no longer in service. Ooh, spooky. Wait a minute, what was the date of that one? AWE 18. Yeah, we already had a document on AW 18. Possible AWE inflicted by unnamed individual experienced transcorporeality via phone line. Okay, yeah, we had a document on this. It's heavily redacted, though. Yeah, same date. Fake planes? Dear New York Tribune, airplanes aren't real. I figured out how they do it. The windows are TV screens. The whole thing moves on big tracks like a roller coaster and moves through underground tunnels in the earth. Airports are more like train stations. They do this because the sky is full of monsters and they don't want us to know about. The planes we see in the sky are the monsters. The government made the earth trains look like the monsters so they could lie to us better. Don't contact me. I like this take. I like it. What is that, a stake? I see, these are research stations. So there's someone, like, hissed up in there, surrounded by TVs, alright. This one's just got, like, like somebody went to the store and bought a ham. Loading stuff. Another TV room. wet floor. Just an empty room.
The astral plane. Similar to an iceberg, what you see is not what you always get. Regardless, this is very important to the Bureau. Most information on the astral plane is classified, but we can talk in broad strokes, keeping in mind that these are staggeringly complex systems, and simplification does them no justice. Now, the white non-space, the ever-present inverted black pyramid, the board, all linked, intrinsically tied to the oldest house, tied to the director, the process of choosing a director, tied to all objects of power in terms of who controls them. Yes.
Okay. Oh, what's this? Oh, control point. Still got some more objectives to fill out there. Multiple hazards, no admittance for unauthorized persons. I'm the director, I'm always authorized. Astral Exhibition. The Astral Exhibition was originally built for the astronauts to use as a training location. A place to grow accustomed to the sights and sounds of the astral plane before diving into the real thing. We could have done a better job with it, but Redacted was being stingy with the budget. However, once we discovered the Redacted, we decided to repurpose the space. Similar to how zoos hope familiar surroundings will affect the well-being of their animals, we hope to observe the Redacted's behavior in an environment similar to its home dimension. So far, it just breaks everything we put in with it, but Rome wasn't built in a day. Addendum. New naming conventions have been established for the astral entity known as the Astral Spike. Outdated terms in this report have been redacted. Let's see. What's that?
An early hypothesis was that the mindscape of the astral plane is subjective. But that was fast proven wrong. It's an actual place, not a construct of the mind, even though it is with our minds that we enter and experience it. But then one could argue that that's the case with all reality. We've been able to record footage of the astral plane by monitoring the brain activity of those experiencing it. That is the only concrete material that has come out of the astral plane expeditions, apart from one shocking exception. In the astral plane footage, we're always in the vicinity of...
Begone, text.
We've concluded that this, not the entire plane, is what the board controls. We have glimpsed movement. Native species, always in the distance, and yet contact was made. We don't have footage of this, a technical malfunction, but when one of our astronauts returned, a brain cloud, an astral fugue, had hitchhiked a ride in his head. It ruptured out, killing the subject in question. It's a relentless predator, pursuing thoughts, minds, lethal to those the entity feeds on. Proper containment protocols are to be observed when dealing with it.
What was that thing that popped up? A new, one of those one-off missions? Hiss notes. I'm in the middle of the thing right now. I'm not going back. Let me in. It's not letting me in.
I can't believe they keep that thing here.
Oh yeah, I remember seeing these things in the plane. Is that the noises it's making? Jeez. Ah, it's horrible. What horrible noises, my god. Whoop. Come on. I think I gotta lure it in here. Come on, buddy. Wait a minute, I think I needed to close the outer doors first. Ah, fuck. Ah! Come here, you silly bitch. Oh, there's multiple doors we gotta close. Shoot. Shit. I'm probably doing this very wrong. Wait, does that close the door? I thought I might have needed to press that button over there. I should probably close that button too. Ah! Alright. Can I zip past it without getting, like, insta-killed? Come on. Wait!
What was the Bureau doing with that thing?
I think the game, like, lagged out when I dodged into it. It did not like that. Got him, though. Bitch. Even built him a fake pyramid.
Someone answer, damn it! We need backup down here.
Moshi Moshi?
Are you still there?
Shit. We're so close. We need to hurry.
Can't switch my weapon. Why can't I switch? F was the switch, right? Did I just suddenly forget what button was used to switch my weapon? F. Okay, there we go. Worked that time. Alright, you with the rockets need to chill out. Ow. There's so many of you. This place is nuts. Give me a toss. That was like the biggest crowd we fought, just a random room. Precognitive powers. Nadine, send this to research for analysis. My precognitive powers. Urgent. Dr. Darling, last night I had a dream. In the dream, I was given the solution to a staffing problem I'd been presented with just yesterday. The problem is of a confidential nature and must therefore remain unclarified here, but I can assure you that the method through which I received this helpful information was undeniably paranatural. I can only draw the conclusion that I possess exceptional precognitive abilities and as such offer my services to the Bureau's research teams. I must utilize my powers for the greater good. Signed, Francis Bertram. He's talking a bunch of shit, isn't he? Alright, we got a... This isn't the first time we've fought a cluster, but... His clusters are unique in that they are concentrated manifestations of Hiss resonance without the need of a host. His clusters are dense spherical compressions of Hiss resonance that serve support functions to the hierarchy of Hiss entities. The clusters are capable of replenishing Hiss hosts with infusions of resonance. This does not heal any physical damage inflicted on the organic host, but rather seems to rejuvenate them, allowing them to endure more bodily harm than normally possible. The fact that the Hiss makes an effort to preserve its corrupted hosts underlines a level of awareness and discretion that was previously just speculation on my part. Can this entity be considered an individual or simply an extension of the Hiss as a whole? Capturing one alive would be quite interesting. Yeah, not quite sure how you would capture an angry ball of soup. Where have I seen these before? Recording chair procedures. Before using the recording devices, please ensure the following safety measures are met. Excuse me. Number 1. Ensure the volunteer is securely fastened to their chair. 2. Ensure that the hood is placed over the volunteer's head. This will prevent the volunteer from taking in visual stimuli during the recording process, which can lower the quality of captured footage. This also prevents recording technicians from viewing the volunteer's face, which undergoes muscle spasms during recording that some consider upsetting. Check if the volunteer is comfortable. 4. Activate the recording apparatus. 5. After recording is complete, check volunteer cognitive ability using the provided questionnaire. Reminder, do not be alarmed if the length of recorded footage exceeds the volunteer's period of unconsciousness. Astral dilation is a known issue. If any problems arise during this process, contact your supervisor. Came in from this way. Whoa, this place cleaned up fast. All this shit was wrecked before. Except for that one spot where I shot the pyramid is still damaged. Let's get a move on. Clean it on up. Brain. Want to look at the document, not activate a new mission. Astronauts information. This report serves as an introductory guide to the astronaut program, including candidate requirements, training practices, and astral research procedures. Astronauts are chosen individuals who explore and document the astral plane by making physical contact with the X-ray light box in the hypnosis lab, a section of the parapsychology division. Physical and psychological training is vital for the repeated transition between planes, known as dives. After each dive, astronauts must undergo a redacted session in the cognitive recording chairs to record their experience in the plane. Gathered data has conclusively proven that redacted, super redacted within the astral plane vary wildly between astronauts. On rare occasions, these dives can result in losses, often occurring when teams encounter aggressive astral entities. Yeah, we know all about that. Rethinking groupthink. This study extends the workplace of Irving Janis, Robert Barron, and others by proposing strong causal links between groupthink and the passive or active use of telepathy. To prove these connections, the parapsychology department carried out variations of Solomon Asch's original conformity experiments using a telepathic individual as the subject. See experiments mega redacted for details. Extensive qualitative and quantitative data resulting from these experiments was then used to identify telepathic interference within the group. Further empirical findings suggest measures can be taken to safeguard against telepathic influence on behaviors by engaging in omega redacted rather boldly. This paper stands to revolutionize decades of groupthink theory and provides new directions for further experimentation on the mind, including manipulations of big redacted and little redacted. Rather than just say redacted, I'm going to measure out the redacted based on the size of the black bar. Is it necessary? No. Doing it anyway. Hello?
Marshall, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. Who is this?
My name is Jesse Faden. I'm coming to help.
Faden? Hold on. I'm setting the elevator for you. We need to talk.
She's got that right.
More of you? Really?
Oh shit, I broke the brain. Nah, that's nothing new. I break my brain all the time. Oh yeah, this is the entrance. We cleaned it up. Nice. Do. Not a lot of buttons for this elevator. They're not even marked. Whoop.
Marshall is waiting for you in the Luck Lab, just down the hall.
Sup? I just realized something. The big heavy guys, like the really super armored ones with the miniguns, I just had a thought. You're supposed to use old technology in this building, so you see the like regular guys with like Lewis guns, but that big hiss guy was carrying a minigun. At least it certainly looked and sounded like one. Rubber duck? Rubber duck supplement. Discovered in the home of Agent Redacted after his young daughter complained of being followed by her rubber duck. According to Agent Redacted, the matter was ignored, believed to be the result of a child's imagination, until he began to hear the quacking at night. After discovering the item hiding in his daughter's closet, he brought it to the Bureau for study. Update. It was discovered that Agent Redacted was bringing known paranatural materials into his home. Oh, dumbass. Illegally taking them outside the oldest house. How this may have affected the creation of an altered item is being investigated. Agent Redacted has been terminated. Dumbass.
Welcome to the party, ma'am. Marshall is right down the hall.
Does everyone have a Lewis gun? Everyone has a Lewis gun. Wait a minute, is this... Oh, this is the big main room where we came in. Were these guys always up here? Or did they just enter this balcony? Alright. Got a few rewards. For some reason, when you claim rewards, you don't see the information over here anymore. You have to back out and come back in to see stuff. Kill snipers, kill demolition experts. Ooh, this gives a grade 3 thingy. Ugh. Using Pierce. I don't have Pierce. Troopers, demolition experts. Now, these are like being given by, yeah, it's called board countermeasures. Yeah, they have these little board descriptions. Kill guards. They are a minor threat. Squash. Tell them off. Snipers. Distance is foreign, grounded, distant. We do not approve. Your armor knight's turtles are irritating. Crack them open. Tasty. Oh man, we've got quite the group here. Neko. Just a cat. Oh, we entered luck and probability. That's why they have this here. There's like there's gonna be a bunch of lucky items. The lucky golden fish. I like their gear.
There you are. I was starting to worry.
Hello.
Congratulations on your appointment, Director Phaeton.
Nice coat.
I'm Helen Marshall, head of Bureau Operations. Zachariah's dead then, and I assume you found his gun.
Yep.
Just call me Jesse. Trench told me to find you. He said you could help.
And he told you this through the hotline. Makes sense.
None of this phases her? Really?
Here's the situation. Darling created the HRAs in a lab nearby. We need more if we're gonna survive this attack. My rangers can't secure the lab alone, not against those things. We need more firepower.
At least she seems to know what's going on here. She could know about Dylan.
I can clear out the hiss. I'll be your firepower.
That's a good answer.
Is she testing me?
Darling has systems in place to protect his labs. This should help you get past them. We'll talk more after you clear out the hiss.
Really like her code.
Rangers, let her through.
I want that
We'll
code.
have to lock the door behind you. Sorry, but we can't risk a breach.
Okay, hold up.
All these charts. As if you can find anything in this place.
Darling sure found enough places to hide. That weirdo's got labs everywhere.
What's with this modern tech? We got a modern grenade launcher, assault rifles. What's that? Like shotguns? I thought they were carrying Lewis guns because that fit with the whole thing about them not using like modern technology, but this table is filled with modern technology. Excuse me. Consistency.
Has anyone heard from Salvador?
Last anyone heard, he was taking a security team into containment. The reason is currently unknown.
I think I know the reason.
Little detail. It's knocking into the wooden elephant. It's the smallest of details, but I approve.
Collins, what's the situation?
Squad C hasn't made it back. They're still out there, which means we should assume they're KIA now. Only exit is back through parakinesiology, but then there's no way we're making it to the lab. Only option is to hold here and wait for an opening. Or we put everything we got in one final push.
We wouldn't last a minute out there. You saw what those things can do. We need to retreat.
So this is like a luck thing? Horseshoe up holds the luck?
HRAs. If you want to go sit in a corner and suck your fucking thumb, don't let me stop you. But no one will be calling you a ranger afterwards.
The fight's not in here, Ranger.
Oh, this is making like a metal tapping sound. Okay. I love tiny little details like that. Yep, not getting in there. Oh shit, let's go help our boys.
I see Rangers over there. We have to help them.
I'm coming, boys. Techs, go away. Hold the line, boys. Oh, shit. You boys still alive? Nope, get away. You Rangers still alive? Any of you? Ah, they all got blown up. Lame. Ah. They had to spawn those exploders in danger close. That sucks. Can't protect them against that. Well, is there anything of note to pick up around here? Yes, no, maybe. Oh, heyo. Clean you up. Uh-oh. Chief Lewis. Hey, buddy. You did not have a good day today. Yeah. Anyway, it's gonna get worse. Yeah, this guy's easy. Ow. Got him. Jeez. Whew. It's pretty hard. I need to get some health upgrades. Oh. There's a box up there. I have no way of getting up there, though. Alright, let's clean this up. All taken care of. This guard's dealt with. Kill using melee, I could do that. Detective studies. Wonder if Darling's still alive.
Altered item number 52AE analysis, session 2.
The duck.
I will begin by introducing various stimuli to the item. First, a low voltage electric shock. No response. Next, I will introduce heat via a standard Bunsen burner. No response. Next, a series of solutions will be applied, each with a different value on the pH scale, from 0 to 14.
How tough is, how corrosive is, 14? Or acidic?
No response to any value. Next, I will attempt to communicate. Can you understand me?
You should have started with that one.
Can you understand my words? Quack if you can understand my words. No response. This concludes session 2. We'll need time to prepare further tests.
It's got a slight haze around it. I don't trust that duck. I mean, rubber ducks are the greatest thing ever invented by mankind, but this duck is suspicious. Maybe he doesn't like being watched.
This way to the lab? Okay. You must like these HRAs. Sounds like Darling built them. And most of the things around here. If Marshall can't help us with Dylan, he's our next best bet. Assuming he's not dead. Or taken over by the hiss.
I mean, he made the HRAs. It would stand to reason he has one, so my money's on him being dead. Got a box. What was that? You hear that? That was either really aggressive quacking or something laughing. There it is again. Okay, I just randomly pressed buttons until that worked. I had to match the pattern, obviously.
You led me here. Any idea how to make it work?
Changing variables. Our way in too strong. Leaks. I do not see a Dr. Darling present. Interesting lab design. Too powerful for our use. Feedback loop. Black rock prisms. Black rock prisms are unique formations of black rock, distinct in both their shape and potency. With the density of black rock, while the density of black rock dampens paranatural forces, the unique redacted structure of prisms retain frequencies in the range of redacted to redacted hertz, with perfect redacted harmonization. This report analyzes the focusing of small redacted through a harmonized prism onto a big redacted methods for imprinting of non-physical fields onto regular redacted. Imbuing them with the properties of the harmonized residence redacted in the prism will be explored and explained. Refer to file redacted. It's warped. Okay, that was that big guy we fought. The Hiss Warped wield only paranatural abilities similar to drifters. They're able to telekinetically shield themselves with nearby material and launch objects at their target. These entities are particularly destructive and difficult to kill, possibly indicating a greater internal reinforcement of Hiss resonance. Why do certain Hiss display paranatural abilities while others rely on Bureau firearms? Do certain corrupted entities have less potential than the hosts that become Hiss Warped? Or is this perhaps an indication of evolution or maturation of the Hiss corruption? Are there other stages of evolution yet to be found? What if the Hiss inhabits a host for a month, a year? Do hosts expire after a certain amount of time? Does the corruption become too strong for an organic body to endure? Only time and well-documented observation will tell. Alright, let's touch the thing. Touch.
Hello again, Director. It
Hey.
appears we have a new problem. We need to get the HRA machine working.
I've replaced a couple of spark plugs, but this looks a bit more complicated.
Darling must have had a system. Randomness isn't in his nature. The punch cards, the symbols, the terminals. How do they connect?
I'll see what I can do.
Right? Yeah, these boards are important. Well, do we know which one's the one we want? Changing variables. Puzzles!
So, we need to find all the punch cards.
I know, I'm getting them. new ones lying around? Was that all of them? Can we affect this? Configurations. Yep, there's one. I'm guessing that's all of them. Number 4. So we need to figure out which card goes into which machine.
Each punch card should correspond to a terminal.
I figure. You just gonna throw out useless comments and eventually spoil the whole thing for me? Lady? Can we affect this? That one doesn't have like text for it. Clearly the boards are what we're supposed to be looking at, but I'm not...
These whiteboard drawings may be important.
I'm aware. Changing variables. Feedback loop. I am not entirely certain. Okay, I know the boards are telling me to do something.
It looks like he was working on something to do with these symbols.
Could you have any more useless comments? Are these machines connected? Like, this one's like changing variables between those two. Are these like connected? I mean, they all connect to that thing, but... All right.
What do the symbols mean?
I don't know. Let's just go by order I found them, which I entered the room, and see what happens. Diamond on the left, lines right to left. Cube in the middle.
What do these whiteboards mean?
Shush. Radiation marks over there. Saul in the left corner. Well, they're appearing as green on the monitor, but that just could be indicating which one's in the thing.
Try different combinations. One of them has to work.
Alright. I'm not sure what these whiteboards are trying to tell me. They show me the symbols, but I'm not seeing any indication for what the order's supposed to be, unless... Too powerful for our use. Too strong. Maybe they need to be in order from weakest to strongest? These don't have, like, a power rating, though. I wouldn't expect a game like this to have a complicated puzzle. And again, it's not really complicated, just put 5 things in order, but I'm stumped as to what I'm supposed to be hinted at. Maybe the ones that have the least amount of stuff to, like, more amounts. So, like, this would be the least, that would be the most. Like, the most area filled in. That kind of deal, perhaps. These ones cover an equal amount of area. Like, two like, outer sides, and then 3 in the middle. It's they're just all... I didn't... I may have just had a thought onto why this isn't working. It might... It's so simple. It's so simple. It's so simple! It is so incredibly simple. It is so simple! I got it. I got it. I'm not sure if I was overthinking it or just not thinking about it correctly. I think I'm gonna lean towards just not thinking about it correctly. Okay, let's gather them all up. It shows the order. It shows 5 on each board, and the ones that aren't crossed out are in different locations. So that's 2 and 3. Two. Three. That's 1 and 4. Hang on a second. Don't I have... How many cards do I have? I have 5. That's 5. That one would go there. This board had... Okay, now that one showed... Wait a minute. One and 4. Okay, that one was shown in the same spot as the board at the top, but what about the fourth one? Was that... Alright, 4 and 5 might be a bit screwy. Well, we'll just try them in the current positions. Text might matter in this case for the last ones. Back to square one, huh? Changing variables. Wait, so it shows them in those positions, but maybe they should be flipped around? Ah! The sound startled me and I just... I wasn't... My finger was sort of just moved over the escape key, so... Alright, well, we got it. Bitchin'. See, we ended up logicking it out. Oh, our friend seems to like this. Was it supposed to do that?
The prism shattered. Darling's prototypes have a lot of issues. We need a new plan.
Okay.
We need more Blackrock prisms to make this machine work. Darling has another lab, down in the Blackrock processing site in maintenance. That must be where he keeps the prisms.
I've been to maintenance already. I can find my way.
But how long will that take? Nothing here is simple. I need to ask her now, before I go.
I need something from you first. What do you know about Dylan Faden?
I knew this was coming. Lives are at stake here, and we need this machine working to save those lives. Once that is done, Director Faden, then we can talk.
She's right. As much as I don't want to admit it, I'm the only one who can help.
Fine. I'll get the prisms first.
Dylan will have to wait just a little longer.
But don't call me Director. Jesse is fine.
I'll call you Faden. Here, you'll need this keycard.
Thanks. Emily Pope has set up a base in Executive. Once I have the prism, I'll meet you there.
Right. I'll move out immediately. And keep an eye out for Darling. Finding him might be the key to stopping the hiss.
It's just one large-scale HRA. It's there now. We are about to be exposed to a different kind of resonance. Hostile, viral, invasive resonance. That's what the Hedron resonance amplifiers are for. Taking the protection Hedron can provide us, and keeping us from being wiped out.
Ooh. Ooh.
Here, this will lead back to Central Research.
All right. How much you want to bet her brother's is tied to this in some way, this situation? Right, well, let's just hop right on out of here. I think this is where I'm gonna call it for today. It's finally nice to get a stream out again, now that the weather's cooled off. And I'm not worried about myself melting or my computer melting.
Welcome back.
Hey, we got more people around here now. Check it out. Oh, and there's like a thing. I'm pretty sure that wasn't there before. Nice, getting all set up. All right. I'm not sure if I have a better understanding of what's going on here anymore, but yet, but still a fun time. Our abilities are slowly making us even more powerful, and it still feels fun to... It's especially fun when you go to pick something up, and it's like coming from somewhere further away from you, or better if it's like somewhere off to the side. Like pulling the object in front of you and then throwing it at somebody is fun, just bouncing it off their head. But when you're pulling something from off to the side and you sort of flick it at them really fast, and you just see them get knocked away off screen, that's fun. That's just too much fun. Yeah, it's good to be back. Oh, apparently I had some skipped frames earlier. Over the last 2 minutes. Wait. Over last 2 minutes an hour ago? Eh. Well, it only happened 3 times, so hopefully that was like 2 minutes, like temporary. I remember that happening last time, jeez. Anyway, yeah, hopefully I'll be back to streaming a bit more regularly again. I don't know. I'll just have to wait and see. But until then, thank you for watching. Hopefully you liked it this time. I noticed when I uploaded the first stream to YouTube, I don't normally get like a lot of comments or likes or even dislikes. But like one person saw the first stream and disliked it, so it's like haven't gotten one of those in a while. I wonder what they didn't like. They watched for an hour at least. Alright, well, I'm gonna go have myself a snack. Have a good one. And see you next time. Next stream will be the return of A Bridge Too Far. That Allied campaign people were hoping I'd do is gonna happen. And hopefully it'll be a good one. And alright, take care. Have a good one. Goodbye.